When I was 23 years old, I started renting my parents' basement downstairs, just trying to save money so that I could spend on other things. Honestly, it wasn't a bad setup. I had my own entrance, a small bathroom, a bed, a couch. It felt like the smart move for someone trying to get their life together. And for a while, everything was normal, quiet, predictable, almost boring. Until one Friday night changed the way I look at being home alone forever. I remember lying on my bed scrolling through my phone, deciding what food to order. Payday had just hit, and I was actually excited to treat myself for once. As I was scrolling through the menu, the room suddenly felt heavier. The air got still in a way that didn't feel natural. You know that moment when the silence becomes so loud it makes your ears ring? That's exactly what it felt like. I tried to ignore it, but then I noticed something strange. My closet door, the one I always left slightly open, was shut. Not halfway, not swinging, but fully, perfectly shut. I stared at it for a moment, telling myself maybe I'd been distracted earlier and closed it without thinking. But something in my chest tightened. It just didn't sit right. I brushed the feeling off and tried getting comfortable again. Around 11:30 p.m., I turned off the lights, put on a podcast, and closed my eyes. I wasn't fully asleep yet when I heard it. Footsteps. Slow, soft footsteps. In the basement. Not upstairs, not on the stairs. Right there, in the same space as me. I sat up immediately. My heart was pounding, but I tried to stay rational. I thought maybe my parents had come down without telling me, so I called out, "Hello, I'm still down here." No answer. The footsteps just stopped completely, like whoever, or whatever, was walking had frozen in place. The silence that followed was so deep, it made my skin crawl. I grabbed my phone and turned on the flashlight. The beam was shaking because my hands were shaking. I scanned every corner of the room. Nothing. Everything was exactly as I left it. I tried to breathe, telling myself I was overreacting, but right as I turned to climb back into bed, I felt it. Warm air on the back of my neck. A breath. Slow, warm, and definitely not mine. I spun around instantly, nearly dropping my phone, shining the light behind me. But nobody was there, just empty space. That was the first moment real fear hit me. Not confusion, not imagination, fear. I checked the basement door, locked, checked the windows, shut. I even opened the small storage room near the laundry area, which I hated doing because that room always felt wrong. Nothing inside. I told myself I was exhausted, that my mind was playing games with me. I sat back down on my bed, trying to calm my breathing, and that's when my phone buzzed. A message from a number I didn't recognize. It said, "You're not alone down there." I stared at it for a long second, feeling my stomach twist. I typed back, "Who is this?" There was no reply. The basement suddenly felt colder, like the temperature had dropped instantly. And then, I heard a new sound. A soft dragging noise